Welcome back to Apex Alchemy. This is the Kizer Mystic. It's in Rex 45. I've got my Rockwell tester all set up at my house. We got it calibrated. It's reading about a half a point to a point off on the soft side. So we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. No matter what the number is, we haven't checked it yet. We do have a flat surface to check it on up here on the above the grind. So no problems there. So we're gonna test it and see what Kizer's heat treating their Rex 45 at. I'm curious to see. It's been a wonderful night. It's got great action, all that good stuff. But let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's see what this is about, man. We'll keep this video as short as possible. We've already got a review on the Mystic, so check it out if you want to. Okay, so we got it in positioned. It's on the flat surface of the grind, or off the grind rather. So let's get her in position. Really hoping that harpoon's not screwing me up. Just a second. Okay. Now we go around to this.
The little arrow gets on the red dot.
Yep. And we need to go back a little bit. Alright. So now we're going to go loading. If this number is horrible, we're going to do it again. Because one thing, you're not supposed to go backwards, you know, like to keep it as accurate as possible. So if this number is like 56, 57 or something like that, we'll assume it's bad. It's going to be a bad test. We'll probably just run it again anyway. So we're loading. It's not gonna. This test is not going to be anywhere near 60. At 63, it normally. So I don't guess that necessarily means anything. I've seen other tests that we've done in the past. We're going to wait about 10 seconds before we unload it.
Here we go.
59. We're gonna test it again.
Okay.
Because I don't have a lot of faith in that first number. But it was not. It was not on the flat. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see that or not, but I got it right in that crevice. Like right here, just in case. Like,
Okay.
can you see it on camera?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna test it again. Okay, that's on the flat.
Alright.
Here we go. Sorry about that, y'all.
There we go.
Okay.
Loading.
We're perfect this time. We didn't have to go back left. So
And we're
we
on
should
flat.
have a much more accurate reading this time. But we're going to show you the screw ups too, man.
That's gonna be closer.
Harder. That's going to be harder.
Yeah.
Why not show the screw ups? That's what this channel's about. This channel was built on screw ups. Alright. Alright, going and unloading. You see the dial?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 60's right here, 50's right here, just for reference. 61. So we will assume it's
62.
62 at max.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, and that was on the flat. Just on the it's a very small hole right up underneath the original hole, but there's two holes there now. But it's
Yeah. I just seen.
a little sparkle.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Alright, we got it on the flat. And one more for good measure.
2 out of 3.
I'm gonna try to go a little bit further down. Just so we get
Oh.
What happened?
The blade lifted. I didn't.
Did it?
Yeah.
It's probably because I'm gonna assume because it's a hologram and it's on the flat.
Yeah. It may have done that every time. I just happened to notice it this time.
So the lever stopped moving. And 10. 61.
So 62.
So, yeah, we're just going to have to assume that that's going to be, I would say 61 to 63. Because there's always that room for error. And so that'll be 3. You know, the third dot's even further south
Yeah.
on the original indentation than the second dot is. Now, just to be clear, you know, like this machine, like it comes with a stabilizer for testing pipe. You know, like if you had a round cylindrical thing. So, like, you know, if we wanted to test it, it'll test a cylindrical object.
Yeah.
With this indenter, you know, with a ball indenter, it definitely needs to be flat. But I know this is the way people like to see things.
Yeah.
You know, zone flat, and that's fine. You know, like, but if we were to test it closer to the edge, we may get a crazy different number, and that especially on a hollow grind, if it's a real deep hollow grind. And this one isn't. Like, I would assume this is a 14-inch hollow grind, if I had to guess, and I'm not an expert in the matter, but I would say that this is a 14, no less than a 12-inch hollow grind. So it's pretty deep, but it's not extremely deep. I'm not going to test it there because honestly, putting 150 pounds in the middle of a hollow grind, if it was a flat grind, I would be a little bit more comfortable with it. But putting that type of pressure, 150 pounds per square inch on that hollow grind may snap the blade. You know, Rex 45, I'm not really sure exactly how brittle it is, but I hear it is. It would make sense. It's a excellent edge retention knife. What we want to see on Rex 45 is 65 plus, but even if it's at 62, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
And it's been a wonderfully fun knife, man. Paul Uncle design.
He's used it. I've used it on the dock with him.
May have to get a second one type fun knife because Courtney's adopted this one, and that's not a problem, but it kind of is. All right, you guys have a good one. We'll catch you on the flip side.